Hi guys. So we're getting ready to go to the gym and I have a little bit of a surprise for you. But yeah, we're trying to get ready for the gym. I've been ready for like almost an hour. We're just waiting for Aaron. He has to get dressed up. Meanwhile, I'm just like a child. Hi guys. Josh Matta here. Barely waking up and living the dream. Anyway, so we messed around yesterday and Aaron got a car, and then Friday afternoon I went after work to the car lot and I got a car. So I'll show you what we got. Kind of, maybe. My little shadow. I have so much cleaning to do. Okay, so mine's the budget car. This is my everyday car, our everyday car that we're gonna have. So it's a GLC 300, and it's this one here. And this is our everyday car. This is my car. So it's a one step up from the car I had before, which is good. It's newer, which is good. Has less negative equity, which is good, but then it got rolled into this one halfway. My old car, they only could give me $10,000. So then it got up to 22. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be on the lot for like 60,000 next week. But yeah, so that was messed up because, well, that car just didn't hold any value, and I was like, well, how is this one gonna hold value? But it's because it's a step up. My old car, I guess, was like mid-level, which is me. I'm mid. And then this one's Aaron's car. It's a 1993 Toyota Tercel. Just kidding, it's some kind of Porsche. But he really likes it. And I don't, because it's one of them low cars that fat women can't get out of. And I'm a fat woman and I have a hard time getting in and out of it, but he really likes it. So that's all that matters. I still have to like organize the inside because I was just dragging shit out. My old car was great. I loved my old car. There was like literally nothing wrong with it. But I went in for oil change and they're like, your next service is coming up, so it'll be like $3,500, and your tires need to be replaced, and your brakes are low, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay. So I ended up just like deciding for the short term, because I plan on like using it for like a year and then turning it in for a lease because it has more value. Come on, Ma. Which is like, my thinking is not like everyone else's thinking. It may not even work, it may not even be worth it, but that's how I think. But yeah, maybe I'll keep it a little longer. I don't know. I really don't drive, is what I keep telling people, but I drive to Costco. I drive to, hold on, Mops. Like the gym every day, and sometimes I'll go on adventures to like Home Goods. So that's why we don't share a car, because I don't think I could be able to share a car with Aaron. Especially now, he ain't gonna let me drive this car. But, so I know the last couple days people were looking at me weird at the car lot because I bought these Kufandi things, like, I call them like sun moo-moos, but I think they're like soft hoodies. But anyway, so I'm on a medicine called doxycycline. I just got back on it because I'm breaking out really bad all over my body. I have chronic folliculitis. Apparently, if you have curly hair, then whenever your hair is growing out of your body, if anything's touching it at the point of where it's growing out, you'll get a little ingrown hair. And I get them all over my body. Right now they're happening on my back, and I couldn't sleep the other night because every time I'd roll it would hurt. And so because of that, I'm on this medicine. But one of the big scary things about doxycycline is like you can't be in the sun. You cannot be in the sun, honey, which sucks because it's so hot here in New Mexico. And then that triggers them too when it's hot. So yeah, I was using these little moo-moos all day yesterday, and people were like, okay, because I look like a Dune character, to be perfectly honest. But like I said, it's because I'm on that medicine, and you could get really bad sunburns. Yesterday I did, and right here I got like a pimple, and it hurts, but the medicine's keeping it at bay. I don't know. My life is stupid. I have such stupid struggles, like My life is just funny. But on another note, we are going to go to Applebee's. Just kidding. We are going to go back to the car lot and go grab Aaron's license plate because everyone was ready to go yesterday. Like, we closed that place down. But because of that, we forgot the license plate and his Dior sunglasses. So needless to say, we're going to go back and we're going to get in the car and then we're going to grab some stuff and then bounce. So that's what our plan is right now. And I need to get ready. I need to find a drill. Drill, baby, drill. No, I'm kidding. That's stupid. Where is my drill? I thought I had it sitting out somewhere. Anyway, so I need to find my drill so I can pull out the screws. Well, I have this one. Oh, I thought this was the hammer drill. This is just a normal drill, so I'll use this. I don't know which screws he has, so I'll take a bag of screwdrivers. One thing that Ari and I kind of go back and forth on when it comes to like life stuff is I wake up, I get ready, and I'm good to go. He takes his time puttering around, drinking coffee, like doing all kinds of stuff, and it's Sunday, which fair, he should be doing that on a Sunday. But then, I don't know, like I'm just like awake, I just got ready, and I'm like, let's go do this stuff. And he's like barely getting ready. And I'm like, so I don't know. It pisses me off when he does stuff like this because it just takes so long. And now I'm going to start looking for little things and then I'm going to get busy and then I'm not going to want to go. Because that's the way I am. Hey, Mops. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, Peach. Hey, Mops. What you going? What you going? What you going? What you going? My perfect little babies. Alright, so we're in the red car, the Snuffleupagus car.
His name is Valak.
We're in Valak, and it comes with a fire extinguisher under your feet. But I don't think I'm going to be getting in this car too much. I could barely fit.
I thought you were so small.
I am small. The littlest baby ever. How do you like your new car?
I like it so much. It's exactly what I wanted. Well, not exactly, but it's close.
So we were back and forth with this other one, this bigger, fancier one with helicopter propellers and shooting laser beams out its butt. But that one was in Las Vegas and it would take like however long it would take to get here, so I ended up getting this one because it was on the lot. It's the one I sent him a picture of and I was like, hey, they have one of your car things. But
it's a lot newer and only has a few miles and is still certified, so this worked out better, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Porsche. Hello. But it's alright. It's alright. If it helps him be happy. Because, I mean, we could all get exploded or we could all be raptured tomorrow. It goes very fast. It handles well, huh? Feels like it's stuck to the floor.
It has an air suspension too, which is nice. So you can change how sporty you want it to be. It's on sport mode right now.
So here we are again, our favorite place, but we don't get to clock in. We just get to spend money here. But yeah, here we are. We're gonna go get the license plate and then we're going to get his Sambrialainen. Did you already send the request?
Yeah.
Okay. And hopefully that's it. Oh, my ankles hurt from walking. Like Vegas. They were really nice to us though, so that's good. Okay, goal is accomplished. We got the license plate. We got the screws and the covers and this weird license plate cover he has. And I guess maybe we're gonna put it on the new car now. Well, we're keeping the license plate, so they didn't give us temporary tags and registration. And we forgot this because it was late yesterday. Like I was saying earlier, we closed the place out. Oh, look at your little car. This little car. It's cool looking. I like it. That's such a unique color. I don't think I've ever even seen a car that color.
Mahogany.
It's mahogany. It looks rich. We're just learning. So there's a certain way that everything has to be done, and I don't really know, so I'm just observing. Going back in and stuff.
It's like Real Housewives.
So we were talking about like memories and stuff, and our LA trip came up with our friend Brandon. That fractured that friendship. I don't think it ever came back. But good.
I just remember I came out with my mask on, my green mask, because I heard someone yelling at Josh. I'm like, And I came out with my green mask on. I'm like, what's the problem? And then I was arguing with Brandon.
I don't even know what we were arguing about.
We rented a house. That was my favorite house we ever rented in LA. But he had like 15 of his friends come in, and I was like, what the heck? And then they were really rude. And one of them's like, Amy was there, and she said to Amy, "Are you the pizza delivery person? You can just leave it here." And I went up to that girl and I'm like, that was rude, by the way. And I'm like,
you know, that is true, because he kept saying, it's my birthday, and I was like, girl, we're here for Pride. It happens to be on your birthday, but we're not here to celebrate your birthday. And then I was gonna go buy him, what was I gonna buy him? Dom Perignon or something goofy, but he's like, it's not as good as you think. So I was like, okay. And he's like, I like tequila, so I bought him like this $300 bottle of tequila, and then he's like, oh, this isn't Don. And I was like, I thought you said it wasn't as good as you thought it was. Like, it was just like the worst. Like, it was the worst. But I do remember now that someone was being mean to Amy, and that triggered us. And then all his friends just appearing, and I was like, who are all these people? And all of our stuff was just out. And we're like, we could be fine. We'll be fine as long as people don't go into our room, because all of our shit's out. Like, all of our, like, jewelry and, like, MacBooks and iPads and, like, just a bunch of shit that I was taking to play on my computer. And I don't think he understood why we were so upset, because people were just in and out, in and out, in and out. And, like, it's LA people, so it's very transactional, very fake. Very like, you'll never see me again. So it was just very
and I don't mind people having friends over, but they were so rude. And then they're like, your friends are pretentious, and I was like, ooh.
That's when I first experienced that LA thing where you're like, oh, what do you do? Because I thought that was something you could bond over, is people talking about like what they do. And they're like, I work for BuzzFeed and I do all this. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. So do you like clock in and go into work, or like do you work in Starbucks? And they're like, oh, I only do that as my side gig. I put sprinklers in the ground as my real job. And I'm like, why didn't you say that? I would have talked to you about that. I didn't know what to talk to you about BuzzFeed. And they're like, well, that's just my side gig till I get picked up, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, okay. Like, I wasn't used to that. And then some white dude with a beard, he looked like a quintessential like LA guy. He walked up to us and he was like saying the N-word and like saying that slavery wasn't bad. And I was just like, we were like in $1 million house, right? Back in the day.
It was such a nice house. And then I don't even know if Brandon even like contributed to the house cost. But he's like, I'm gonna have the big room. And I'm like, no, you're not.
No, he never gave Amy money.
It was just, I just couldn't. And then he didn't invite us to his birthday dinner where we saw Oprah. That was the end for me. He left even Amy, his BFF, he left Amy and didn't invite any of us to his birthday party.
I'm pretty sure he was just using us, because at the time he was living with that guy, Francois or whatever. Mm-hmm. He was living with him, living off of him. And the only reason I saw, oh, look at that truck.
Yeah.
The only reason I saw them hanging out with Brandon is because he had weed. Because that was the only thing people were hanging out with him for is weed. And that's how it was when we were little. And I don't do that. And so I'd bring alcohol with me everywhere I went and we'd party and fall asleep. And then that one time I went to his house in Rio Rancho, he's like, I live in this big house. It's like a 5-bedroom house. It's like, damn. And I thought he was rich. And we get there, there's no furniture. There's literally a bed on the floor. And he's like, well, this is my family's home. And I'm like, are you the caretaker? Like, what's going on? But it was just that, again, with the weed. And I'm like, it was just not cute. And then we had to like pay extra cleaning for the hot tub because people left everything all gross. They fucked up the house before they left. It was just so obnoxious. Well, I'm gonna have a hard time getting out of this car. Not me. But it's cute, right? Cute little car. That trip was wild. And I don't remember what I was arguing with them kids about. But I was like, that's dumb. You shouldn't be saying that. I think it was something, I don't know.
No, he got upset at us because we weren't making the whole trip about his birthday.
No, it was the little boys I was arguing with.
You were arguing with Brandon too.
I don't know. I was arguing with everybody because I was just sitting there and all of a sudden everyone's attacking me. And I'm like, I'm not scared of confrontation. Which gets me in a lot of trouble, but...
Oh, I love them. Look at that giant.
Wow. There used to be an area with scrap wood, but I don't see it. It's like little pieces of wood that people cut and then they didn't want. But I don't see it. Anyway, Aaron ran off, so I don't know where he went. That boy's always doing something funny. I seriously don't know where he went. He don't answer his phone when you call him. So at the Coors Home Depot, they have this like bucket with scraps, and I guess that's not here. I was like, no, they're free, and he's like, those aren't free. So when Aaron has little cars, I forget we have to start thinking about stuff, like if it's gonna fit. Because one time he left me at Costco, because we went on a Costco trip, and I think we're in a Z4, and this stuff would fit or I would fit. So he left me there with all kinds of toilet paper in the back seat and front seat. And that was crazy because I was like, you're gonna leave me here? And he's like, I don't know, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, so we're back home. I'm absolutely exhausted. I try to take a nap. I'm for real tired. Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. So the world is falling apart and I'm getting super anxious, and that usually means I'm gonna have a anxiety thing today because I run on the scale of anxiety every day. I'm always on it. But today I'm going to go to the gym, try to control a little bit about my life, and then start my day. So I guess they're like, so I was watching TikTok this morning, which I guess is gonna be called Freedom or MAGA Talk or something stupid, but I was watching it this morning and they were talking about all that stuff, and I'm like, aren't they all supposed to rapture today? Like, what is it, 9 years or whatever? And then everyone's like, oh yeah, that wasn't even in the Bible. That's just some random thing some random dude said because he wanted to say it. And that is just so funny to me, how people like get so involved in these things that have nothing to do with anything. And that's like, they're like, we're leaving notes on what to do. And I'm just like, can you leave that house, like that paid off house, you boomer. Like, give me that house, bitch. Like, seriously? Seriously? Like, So I guess today is gonna be the rapture. I hope I make it. Love your hair, hope you win. But like, seriously, like, I can't with people anymore. It's like almost like people just doing stuff to do it, to piss everyone off. So this morning, I woke up and I came downstairs and everyone just had to get up. Had to get up and walk around, and now look. Just laying on the floor. Just laying on the couch. I love these little bags. These, what are they called? Wolfpack bags. I was gonna say Fjall Raven. But I like them. They're really solidly made. Like, you could tell there's quality put into them and like stuff. But I feel like they're like MAGA coated bags. Kind of like Carhartt, where like people see it on me and they kind of double take and they're like, how come he's got one of our bags? Ooh. I'm trying to show you my tits. But, so I got one of these Wolfpack bags, and it's for my gym stuff. So I have my big gym bag that I carry like my sweater thing in there and like my water bottle, and like there's odds and ends. So like for different workouts, there's different like tools. But then this, I keep my inhaler and just like bubble gum and like a little snacky snack just in case I'm starting to get dizzy. Because I have issues with eating. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, so I have a hoodie that I'm gonna take. And then I also have like these long hoodies that I get during the winter time. They're from Nike. They're like long hoodies. I don't know how to say it, but like they're cool. I like them. Okay, so I'm in my new car. So I don't think I told you guys, but, or I think I did. I think I started to tell everybody and then I didn't. But basically, I ended up going to get an oil change and I got talked into buying a new car. So then I did, and I really love it a lot. I didn't get what Aaron got because he also got a new car, but mine's just a mom car. His is like the dad's sports car, midlife crisis car, and I'm okay with that. Like, if that's what he wants and it's not affecting my money, I don't really give a flub. Okay, gym activities are done. Oh, it's such a good workout. But now I'm making my tea because I can't really drink coffee or energy drinks all the time because they make me super hyper. So I'm making my tea. I have water somewhere. And then, what else do I gotta do? I clocked into work. I did a bunch of emails. I updated all kinds of spreadsheets. And I just needed a break because I went through so much stuff so quickly. So I needed to take a break and like kind of chill out a little bit because I was starting to work myself up and be like, I gotta get all this stuff done. And it's not really like that. Like, it's not really like that. Good morning, everyone. Today is yoga day. Look at my hair, is so flat, like a wet rat. But today is yoga day, so I'm up and awake. I don't actually have to leave till like 5. So I guess I'm gonna do that. But it's hot yoga, so I'll show you my little outfit. It may not make sense, but it will when I'm in there. So I have like these tights that I'm gonna wear, and then these cute little short shorts, and then a little tank top. And what I have to do is like tuck in the tank top when I'm in there, because if not, it'll be all over my head. So, yeah. Okay, and then I don't actually do pre-workout or like any supplements before I do yoga, because then I get like super hot and sweaty. So I'm just gonna go as is. There we go. As is, so like it's not too crazy in there. So I ended up changing my outfit. Now I look like I'm in an 80s movie, which I'm okay with. This looks so cute. Good for you, Joshua. I always dress like a little kid, so whenever I don't, I get really excited. But I guess I look like a toddler anyway. Going to kindergarten. So that was super fun. I just finished yoga. I really like this instructor. Like every time we do something different, but he'll like show you how to do it. And I've been to other yoga classes where they just expect you to know what to do. Those are never, ever, ever fun because I don't know what to do. These are yummy. Helps me get my protein in because I'm super bad about protein intake. I just can't eat that much protein, so I've been supplementing these and it seems to be helping because I'm on Mounjaro, and you're supposed to eat protein, you're supposed to eat carbs, you're supposed to avoid artificial sweeteners. There's just like a lot of dietary stuff that you're supposed to do when you're on that medicine, but I'm having a hard time with it because I hardly eat. Like when I get stressed, I don't eat. Like, you know, people get stressed and they start eating. I won't. If I get into something where I'm like super excited, then I'll eat, but otherwise I don't. I kind of hate how YouTube does that whole copyright thing because I don't have any like actual strikes. There are all these things that are like, you have copyright material, you have copyright material. So it really limits like what I can do as far as like when I can film, if I can sing along to something. It's really obnoxious because I'm not trying to make money. Like I'm not monetized, so why do you care? Like, why do you care? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, and not a lot of things do, so it is what it is. But I forgot to finish filming the rest of my day. Today was terrible. We had a lot of work to do, and it was just a very terrible day. But it's over. And it's time for bed now. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't even film anything. I redid this hand's claws, and then I realized this one needs to be fixed, but I just don't have the energy to do it right now. Like, my little body is so very tired. Like, so very tired. So I'm gonna go upstairs, and I'm gonna get ready for bed, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm just enjoying finding out all the cool things about it, because I don't know.
So, good morning. I pushed myself to get out of bed. It's 4:30 and I can leave to the gym in like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna try to go so I get like an extra 10 minutes of gym time. Gym time. Okay. Workout complete. It was a good workout. I saw something really funny today though. There's this one guy, I'm not gonna say his name because people know him, but like, this girl came up to talk to him, and I know they've been trying to talk before, but they always get interrupted, but I think she cornered him on one of the leg machines, and he kept trying to do his workout and stuff, but I saw this. He took off his wedding band to talk to her, and I was just like, dude, some girls want to just hook up too. Like, I don't know if that's why she came to you, is because you have a wedding band, but, I mean, maybe it's not going to be that serious. Maybe nobody cares. But I thought it was really funny because I'd never seen that in real life. But I've heard the girl that he's with call him in the morning because my headphones were like dead. So I just had them on. But I heard her say, you need to get home right now. Where have you been? And I was like, oh my God, she's talking so loud. And he like took off running to the locker room and then ran outside. So I'm like, I wouldn't be fucking with that girl's man. But again, maybe that it's just a physical thing. I don't know. I don't know what their marriage is like. I don't know what their beliefs or values are. It was just really interesting to see that. But here I go on my way home. And that's that. See you guys soon. So I'm usually that friend that does all the planning, right? And I like to do it. I like to see my friends. It's important to maintain your relationships. Where are they going? Jesus. But I feel like I'm the only one that ever does it. And I have precedence because I stopped getting one of our friends grouped together. And I was like, we need to see each other at least once a month so that we maintain our friendships and like blah, 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 blah. So then I just stopped doing it because I was tired of doing it. And then I haven't seen these people for almost a year. Maybe 6 months. And then my other friends, I usually get them together to do stuff, but like, I don't know. It's not really giving. And so I put the ball in their court and I was like, hey guys, maybe you guys can help with the planning. Just let me know. Nothing's happened in like 3 weeks now. it's mentioned, but no one's like pushed it forward or anything like that. So it's like, if you want to see me, you'll make time. If you want to see me, you'll plan something. And it doesn't have to be a birthday. It doesn't have to be like a celebration. We can just see each other. I know everyone's lives are like busy and all this stuff, but like, I make time for you guys. There's something I always go and support. Like, I don't know. I just needed to get that out. Oh my god, so I forgot my lock, or I lost it somewhere, and it's a fingerprint lock, so no one's gonna be able to use it ever. But I lost it, and I put my stuff in my locker, and no one took it. Thank God. But there's not really anything cool in there. It's just like locker stuff. Like, it has my towel. I put all my electronics in my wallet in my little bag, and I took that around with me. But like, in my locker doesn't really have anything in it. Like, it does, but it doesn't, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's Odie, and the other one, I don't know his name, but they're the neighbor dogs.